Hello. I'm just jumping right in to share a video because I'm very inspired with all the tarot tubers, and um, I've been doing the Decan Walk with Sylvia from Fairlight Tarot, and I was looking into my own card, from the Decan Walk, and which is the 10 of Wands. We're not there yet because that's at the end of December, by the end of December. But I've been thinking about my what it means for me, the 10 of Wands. And well, first of all, I want to show you something. This little birdie that I have here, that I got with some artisans in Mexico, and it's a little bird that you can use as a necklace. And look. So I think this is a beautiful way to start. I found this nest in my garden, so I thought it would be a good home for this little birdie. And also, these days I've been trying to contact these last weeks with the element of water. Okay, so I brought these stones to contact with that element because I'm super fiery. But okay, anyway, I wanted to share something that I found out the other day about the 10 of Wands and about me with the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands, look, this is in the Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay, so I brought this one. So it's this person, no, that is carrying like 10 wands, and it's in a very uncomfortable position, but he's going forward. He's like trying to fulfill, a task, that he's been given or he's taken on. So I thought about that, how this relates to me, because my birthday falls in the decan of my birthday. It's the 10 of Wands. I'm a Sagittarius of the last decan, the third decan of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is a fire sign, which is always very optimistic and lots of energy, and don't pay a lot of attention on the, puts more attention on the bright side, let's say. So I was thinking, well, what about me with this 10 of Wands specifically? And it resonated a lot in the way that, yes, I am Sagittarius, and all of my life I have been very filled with energy, like a lot of energy. So taking a task has never been like difficult for me. It's always like, yes, we can do it. I can do it, like that, fire. But also, I was thinking that because it's in the last decan, it's very close to Sagittarius, to Capricorn. So as I saw this as like it's about to go into Capricorn. So it's taking all this responsibility that you, in your phase of Sagittarius, that it's a lot of saying yes to a lot, takes more weight, all the yeses that you have said, let's say. So it's like you have to be responsible for all that energy that you are projecting into the world, and that enthusiasm that is very natural for Sagittarius. It's like taking responsibility for that. And that's heavy, and more for a Sagittarius, So that's one thing. The other thing is that I kind of thought that with me, a lot of times I went into taking all these tasks and all these saying yes, doing all of these things, all these ones, without even noticing that they were that heavy. So it was like even not realizing it, like saying, oh yes, I can do it, yes, let's do it, yes. And you have like all of these, I don't know if there's Sagittarius that resonate with this, that you suddenly have all these things and you don't realize the weight of all these compromises or tasks or projects or emotional things, or that you take on because you feel you have the energy, because Sagittarius have lots of energy, the fire signs. So you take them, and you sometimes I feel like sometimes you don't realize that you're carrying so much. So I realized that I was carrying so much lately. And I was like, yes, I know this is me. This is me. I do this. And so this phrase came for me like it was like share the load, because I'm used to not sharing the load. Like I can do it. I can. Yes, I can. So one of the things that came for me, it was share the load. Share the load, like open the arms, and we can do it all together. Open your arms, look ahead, and share the load. Realize that it's heavy. No, I was thinking about that. So I am I'm doing this somatic healing meditations that I do, like hopefully 3 times a week, but sometimes I do it twice and sometimes once. But I try to go. It's a website that I go into, and you do the somatic healing meditations. And then that day I did one, and I went into the group to do the somatic healing meditation, and the image came to me because it was like, okay, what are you feeling right now? So I felt like this. So the tarot image came to me, the 10 of Wands. And the guy didn't say that we should do this, but I connected with doing this thing, and it worked so well. So we were in the meditation, so I saw this figure, and then as I was going into the calm and the meditation, I started like counting backwards in the meditation. So 10, and what happened before? Well, before it was the 9. So in my meditation, I looked at this guy, not this person. Okay, it's not carrying yet. It's all the ones are there, all the possible things that you have to you have to do now, but you're not carrying them. So I went into this state. Okay, it's a load. It looks like a load, but I'm not carrying yet. And that made something to my nervous system. That did something to my nervous system. It called me to go from this to this. So I kept on going, and I went to the 8th, and I connected with this, like the previous state, the previous state of, quickness, not fast decisions. You have the energy, you can do it. Okay, but that took off even more the feeling of overwhelmed or burnt down, or all that carrying. It went less and less and less. So I kept on going to the 7. Okay, that situation of the 7 where you had to exert this energy because there's lots of other energy around, and you feel you can, and you can do it. As a Sag, you can do this. But then I went into the 6, and it was like so helpful because it made me really lift, like in my nervous system, I was lifting the weight. I was not in the 10 anymore. I was in the 6, okay, which is this situation, very different. So it helped me. It helped me heal my nervous system. And then I went, and all this was in a 20-minute meditation. And I went into the tarot without any suggestion from our guide, but it helped me so much. So then I went into the 4. It's less, it was more relaxing, less stress, less weight, less duty in a way, or less extra energy. No, I went like backwards, and then into the 5, and I recognized this in myself, this moment, but it was still like manageable. It was not the overwhelm. Then I went to the 3, which is like a breather. It gave me like a sense of, okay, I am able to get back to that feeling, to that state where I can be planning, where I can be about to do the trip, but I'm not doing it yet. I'm ready, but I'm not in the trip yet, in the journey, let's say, not trip. Then the two, wishing for it. But I don't know how to explain. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but it did so much healing for my nervous system. Like this progression of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, what does it feel to be like that in my body? And it was so relaxing. And then when I found this, it was like I was so centered. I was so centered. It was like, okay, I have it in one hand. It's one hand, okay, and it's a possibility. It's an offering. It's like a possible start. But this image gave me so much ease, and I felt I left all the ones that I was carrying, so it was I just wanted to share that because it was great. It was great to do it like that, to go maybe. And so I thought that maybe this is possible to do also with the swords, no, with the mind. So with the swords, you can go back like that, and you can do it also with the other suits. But the other suits, it's more like it goes to not to an overload. It goes to happiness, let's say, to better, to joy, to sharing. And these ones go to, this one and the swords go to a possible overload, so, and realizations, no, of many things. But I thought about the ones and the swords that could be like a way to meditate. So I wanted to share that. And then in another thing that I thought also about this card, the 10 of Wands, that it's also control. So I kind of connected with that part too, that it's control. Is you want to do it all. You have the energy to do it all. You are the one that says yes first. And there's a level of, I could recognize in me like this control, that I wanted to control. So that's also a reason why I sometimes have had taken tasks, like a lot of tasks, and say yes to everything, and no, I can do it, and there's no worries, and not recognizing all of this. And also it has its level of control. Look, he's taking all of it. So yeah, just to say it again, that part, no, just to share the load. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to share basically. And also, there's this beautiful tarot that I love. I totally love it. I love this tarot. And I'm in love with many cards, but this card, I love it so much. The World card of the Penumbra Tarot. And so I wanted to make a draw. I wanted to, because it helps me a lot when I draw things. It's like I integrate it more. So I make an homage of this card. Let me see if I can. Oh, no, it's a bit, no. But okay, I made this, and I'm happy about it because, I love making it. So I totally recommend making your homages to cards that you love. Feels great. And I think that's it. And yeah, I'll be sharing more things. But I hope I made it, clear what I did with the suit of wands, because it made me, it gave, like, it relaxed me a lot, just to be able to go back and to recover this. the beginning, which has a lot to do with the world card. So yeah, I think that's it. And thank you.